Hello. So we're here at the Future Frontend Conference, and I'm joined here by my co-worker, Daniel Ehrenberg, who is also known as Little Dan on the internet. Welcome, Dan. Would you like to give us a brief intro about yourself?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Daniel, or Little Dan. I live in New York, and I work at Bloomberg. I've been involved in TC39 for almost 10 years now, a little bit less. In the past, involved in proposals like BigInt and private fields and methods. And now I'm working on the signals proposal. So happy to be here in Finland for the Future Frontend Conference.
Great. And so just before this conference, obviously we've come here to Helsinki for a TC39 meeting in which various proposals advanced and work was done. Dan, would you like to give your reflections on the TC39 meeting this week?
Yeah, it was great to come here and be hosted by Aalto University. And prior to this meeting, we actually went to Turku for a TC39 TG5 session where that's the subgroup focusing on research. So excited to collaborate with them on various efforts. So in this TC39 meeting, we covered a lot of different proposals. And I was very happy to see certain discussions advance. Temporal is moving towards the point where it can ship in browsers due to some cuts of less important features being, reaching consensus in committee. So that was great. Another proposal that I was very happy to see advance was called import defer, or import deferred evaluation, which is about letting modules load faster by letting them only run when they're actually used. So I think that could improve load time of websites and other JavaScript applications for cases where it's kind of too fine-grained to be practical to use dynamic import for code splitting. There were many different things that advanced, and I was also happy to be able to bring signals back to committee and talk through some basic algorithms there.
Great. Well, you've been involved with so many proposals. Are there any perhaps that didn't come up this week, but you're also excited about?
One that wasn't on the agenda of this meeting, but that I'm very, very excited about is called async context. Async context is basically like async local storage in Node.js or React context. It allows you to have variables that are saved and restored based on kind of the context. Or traditionally, these were called dynamically scoped variables. So instead of being lexically scoped, like normal variables, when you call a function, that function gets the variables from its caller. So this allows you to pass around contextual information, which could be about state management or session management, without needing to pass around lots of arguments through everywhere, which can be kind of cumbersome in practice. So this is being actively developed. It's at stage 2, and I hope to see it advance soon.
Thank you, Dan. So just thinking about the wider conference here today, how would you describe the vibe here?
Oh, it's a very comfortable, relaxed, but also very technical vibe. So I think it's a great conference, and I hope to come in the future.
All right. Thank you, Daniel.